Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Life with Lena. So, for today's video, we're going to be talking about the unexpected factors of weight loss. And hopefully by the end of the video, you can know what those 5 factors are and how they're influencing your weight loss while you're going along. Alright, so the first factor is called the glowing factor. So, and I formed all of these, by the way. So the glowing factor is it's more about like the way you look, like your outside appearance when you lose weight, what is affecting you. This is very unexpected. Like what is this unexpected reality? So a lot of times you have more definition, so whether it's in your jaw, like over time I can see that like my jaw has it's not like it's a little bit better than it was, right? You'll definitely see in your calves too. Even if you're not working out, when your fat is coming off, it's like going away a lot more. You also have more like elasticity in your body. So when you lose weight, you might have like loose skin, but that will go away over time. And if you have a lot of it, you can get it removed. Another thing too that I've noticed is that as I've lost weight, I have found that when I like close my legs together, like by my knees, they touch easier. Like I don't have a leg gap, but I have like more room between it. So that's definitely been different. And then also your feet, your shoes might fit differently. Like me, I have very flat feet, and so when they're more slender, like that's just they change a lot. Like that, and all these things you might not expect. So the next pillar, well, the next factor is the pillar factor. So last week, go watch the video. We talked about the 4 pillars of health, which is nutrition, sleep, stress, and exercise, and those 4 pillars, like how they influence it. So I would say that like you might not expect, but all those things will be changing. They'll be going better. You're gonna get more sleep. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna be like eating better food. Your exercise, like it's gonna be easier to exercise. It's gonna be easier to eat better food. It's gonna be your stress might go away, and that has been really good for me. A lot of my stress has gone away, so that is really the pillar factor. And that's those things might be unexpected. You may think, oh, I'm just gonna feel awful. I'm sleep terrible, and I'm gonna hate eating vegetables and stuff. And maybe you will for a little while, but you learn that you feel really really good. So the next factor is the losing factor. So this is like what what changes like physically about your body. So one of the things that I would say that a lot of people think is that as soon as they start weightless, they're just gonna immediately their belly's gonna go all the way gone. But a lot of times for uh, this might be something you might not think of, but your body, well, it's slowly losing weight, so it's not all gonna go away. But also your body might be like a little bit uneven in certain spots. Your fat might not go away in certain spots, and that's because it's growing and it's changing, and so it'll even out over time, but it's not going to immediately go to that. Another thing is if you have this is just a little thing, but if you have chubby cheeks, I don't know if I do or not, but if you do, those will probably still stay there. It's just some factors of us were made to be like that, and it's not gonna like drain away from you immediately. Okay, and then the last one for the losing factor would be stretch marks. This one I've definitely realized, and this is very unexpected, but basically a lot of people think that once you lose weight, your stretch marks will go away, and some people think of stretch marks as a bad thing. I personally, it took me a long time to figure out that those weren't a bad thing, because it just means your body's changing. So your body could be changing and losing weight. You're still gonna have stretch marks. For some people, this is like completely for some people. Sometimes people don't have it, but like I've had stretch marks. Mine are still dark, even though I've lost like almost 20 pounds. And so you can't count on them all going away. But also, when you're building muscle, like it's just going to you might get stretch marks because your body is getting larger in those spots, and that's good because you're building muscle. It's not bad. It's just something people think will immediately go away, and you shouldn't think of it as a bad thing, and you shouldn't really expect it to all go away because it shouldn't. So that's the losing factor. So the next factor is the feeling factor. So this is kind of the like what goes away on the inside of you. So the first thing would be hungry. So when you start off, you may be hungry for like 1 week or something, but once you get into it, you realize I'm not really feeling very hungry anymore. Like I stopped eating very much breakfast, and that was like because I have like bigger lunch and dinner, but at the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm hungry in the morning and stuff. But really, it started to go away, and I was like, I'm not really hungry anymore. And so, when you're training your body to do that, that is one important thing. And so that's like one part of like the feeling factor. Another part would be like cravings. A lot of the times your cravings go away. Now they might come back if you go eat like Thanksgiving dinner or a big dessert or something, lots and lots of carbs in one day if you're doing healthy wise like nutrition. And so like, but a lot of times your cravings go away because you're not eating a bunch of crap. And so another thing too that might go away is the want for something. So you not necessarily a craving, but like you just don't find those things appetizing. You start finding organic, like protein filled, nutrition filled things good, and you just don't really like want you don't feel like eating a ton, and once you eat a bunch of carbs you don't feel very great because your body's so used to eating healthy things. And then one thing I would say is that your body is happy. Like when you start losing weight, you might not expect it. You might expect, oh, I'm just gonna feel like crap, like I was saying. But your body is happy. It is excited. It is glad. It is feeling. It's in its prime. It's feeling the best it can on your weight loss journey. And so it might take a little while, but you might not expect that. It definitely is. And the last factor would be the unexpected factor of weight loss is the easy factor. So this I would say is like these little things that you notice, or like small victories that I was talking about in one of my other videos. They're really important on your weight loss journey. And so there's little things that happen. So like for me, I went to the gym the other day, and usually I wear two pairs of shoes. I wear one like inside the gym, and then another one I wear like while I'm on the machines or whatever, because I want like an indoor one and one like when I'm walking to the gym. So I change my shoes, right? Well, usually when I change my shoes, I like have to sit down and tie my shoes. But this time I could stand up, not even lean against something, cross my leg and tie my shoe. That hadn't happened to me before. There were even certain exercises that I could do in my workout that I wasn't able to do before. So those things were just made easier, and it was crazy, and it was really, really cool. And I like that. And then like even like simple tasks like picking up something or going up the stairs, it doesn't feel as much as like it feels less like a burden. And so that was just a huge blessing. But those were kind of just like really, really good because I had the small victories, the little easy things, and those definitely push you along. And you may not expect them to come. You may be just like, oh, I'm just expecting to lose a bunch of weight. But they'll come over time and they'll feel really, really good. And they'll definitely help you over your journey. So our 5 factors, I'm going to go over one more time that you may not expect. Glowing factor, pillar factor, losing factor, feeling factor, and the easy factor. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and go watch the 4 pillars video that I posted last week. I'll see you guys later. Bye!